all probably know were the triplets that he would always be bragging about. Grandpa was very proud of his grandchildren, and now of his great grandchildren. There's a lot to be proud of that he really contributed to in all of our lives. As I've been thinking about what to say about Grandpa, there's always just three main things that stuck out of my head. Lessons that we can kind of take with us. The first one being order, right? I'm sure, and as Dad and David have both mentioned, Grandpa was definitely a man of order. I'm sure that you Lions members can definitely speak to that. Grandpa really made sure that things were taken care of the way they ought to be, had the schedules, had everything taken care of. So that's definitely something that we can certainly think about in our own lives, keeping order, and how we can think about Grandpa in that way. The other one is about just not taking things too seriously, though. Grandpa was definitely a jokester, right? And he definitely liked to bust people's chops. Some memories that I can always think of is, we went to lunch and breakfast regularly with Grandpa. And if you were a server at Grandpa's table, then you definitely got it. Some things that always stick out in my mind is ordering his coffee black regular. He always had to have his coffee black regular at the table. Whether it was lunch or dinner or breakfast, he had to have his coffee black regular. If he ever got meat, the server would say, "How would you like that prepared?" And he'd say, "Cooked." They're like, "Well, of course," but just things like that. Some of those things that David had mentioned, just taking some of those things with us, having a little bit of jollity, a little bit of being a little bit of a stinker. And then the other one is Grandpa had this uncanny ability to see the best in everyone. There was always, if someone was, maybe we had a complaint about a particular way that anyone was behaving, he would always give them the benefit of the doubt, try to see the best in everyone.